on Victorian roads. A man wanted on warrants was arrested after a police pursuit in Warrnambool. A new study shows a decline in the number of young people vaping. And in sport, Mark Leishman has finished the British Open in 52nd place.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Welcome to Southwest Local News. I'm Sharna Rogers and this is everything making and breaking news around the region. Colac Highway Patrol officers are investigating a fatal crash in Simpson on Sunday morning. It is understood a car crashed into several trees near Tomahawk Creek Road about 3:40 a.m. The male driver died at the scene while a male passenger was taken to hospital with serious injuries. Police are working to establish the circumstances surrounding the crash. Anyone who witnessed the incident has dashcam footage or any other information that could assist police is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. A vehicle and on-foot pursuit saw police apprehend a male just after 1 p.m. in Warrnambool today. The on-foot chase is believed to have started in Wallen Grove and carried on to Henna Street. Numerous police officers were in pursuit of the man. He was wanted on warrants and was arrested in Henna Street. Moyne Shire councillors will vote for the future or not of its monthly meetings, starting with a prayer. Councillor Jordan Lockett has raised a motion that the prayer no longer be read at the meetings. Councillor Lockett believed it's no longer representative of the majority of the community. Councillor Lockett is joined by councillors Murray, Ryan and Foster in joining him in not standing for the prayer, while councillors Dukas, Taylor and Ross all stand. The vote will take place at Moyne's July meeting on Tuesday. Here is the prayer at the June meeting.
I'll begin by inviting Councillor Taylor to please read the prayer.
Almighty God, we humbly beseech your blessing on the Council. Direct and prosper its deliberations for the welfare of the people of the Moyne Shire. Amen.
Volunteers have got a jump on preparations for National Tree Day in Warrnambool. On Sunday, volunteers began planting at Albert Park in readiness for the big day. The National Tree Day event this coming Sunday will be held from 10 a.m. till 12 noon at the town entrance to Reed Oval. Organisers are hoping for a good number of community members to turn up and help out, with the aim of getting 2,000 plants in. Warrnambool Coast Care Land Care Group is the key group behind the plantings. Volunteer Jane O'Byrne said it was all systems go.
Today we're just doing some preparation for National Tree Day, which is next Sunday, and which is a public event, so hoping to get a few people along. But we're just putting in the overstory trees, so the big gums and so forth, so that they're planted in the right place, so that next week we can do all the understory plants.
A program introduced to increase attendance at Flagstaff Hill is bearing fruit. In December, Warrnambool City Council announced the beginning of its Flagstaff Hill Ambassador program. The program allows Warrnambool residents to gain free entry to Flagstaff Hill. The aim of this initiative is to get more locals through the door and to also encourage them to get family and friends visiting the area to include Flagstaff Hill on their agenda.
We've had over 1,200 local ambassadors actually using the site, bringing their friends along, so it really has increased that utilisation because, it is a facility that ratepayers are paying for, and to get that free access and to have kids and to have people bringing people into Flagstaff Hill, it's just amazing.
Sheepvention in Hamilton is set to bring out a new move at its 2025 event. For the first time, Sheepvention will host a shearing competition. This competition will be held on the opening day of Sheepvention, Sunday, August the 3rd. It will be held in the Ram Shed and is predicted to attract a crack field of the region's best shearers. Member for Warrnambool Tien is using his position as Shadow Minister for Energy and Emissions Reduction to ask for a Senate inquiry into the metals manufacturing industry. Mr. Tien believes rising energy costs were putting smelters and refineries under pressure to survive. Mr Teen said the issue was close to home in the southwest, with the Alcoa aluminium smelter in Portland, the largest in Victoria. A new sign is still needed at the Von Gerard lookout at Tower Hill. The sign is a replica of the famous 1855 painting by Eugene von Gerard. It has been missing since 2023, with Parks Victoria yet to commit to a date for its replacement. The lookout is the main one for Tower Hill, with tourists often using it as their photo shot moment. The missing sign is the latest frustration for the lovers of Tower Hill, with the visitor centre closed since 2022. A new study shows a decline in the number of young people vaping. According to research carried out by the Cancer Council, the percentage of 14 to 17-year-olds vaping has dropped in the past 2 years. In 2023, 82.5% of teens in that age bracket said they had not tried vaping. That number has now risen to 85.4%. This decline in teens vaping has been put down to a large part to the government's rules that now require a prescription to buy vapes from pharmacies. Those prescriptions are given for the purpose of stopping smoking. Cat owners in Corangamite Shire have the opportunity to have their pets desexed. Thanks to a supporting program from the state government, cat desexing is free for concession card holders. To be eligible, pet owners must be a Corangamite resident and their cat must be microchipped and registered or be willing to have those procedures done. Selected vet clinics in Terrain, Timboon, Cobden, Camperdown are a part of the program. The offer is in place until February 2026. Colac has become a hotspot in what has become a growing criminal trend. Colac police have reported the theft of 21 number plates this year, up from just 14 at the same stage in 2024. Statewide, the numbers are just as bad, with 29,970 plates stolen, representing a 50% jump. Police are urging motorists to install anti-theft screws on their plates to protect them from being stolen. Moyne Shire residents will have the opportunity to find out more about accessibility and inclusion. Moyne is hosting free accessibility and inclusion awareness sessions. The sessions will be held in Koroit, Port Fairy and Mortlake. There will be one-on-one sessions and will be held from August the 13th to the 15th. Bookings can be made at the Moyne Shire Council website. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll go through sport and weather. Back shortly.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, more than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Pepper's Pizza is now open with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options, as well as low-carb pizza bases and a variety of family favourite sides. With online ordering now available, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
First in sport, Warrnambool golfer Mark Leishman has finished the British Open in 52nd place. Leishman shot 4 over par for his last round, leaving him level par for the tournament. It was a tough week for Australian players, with Leishman the only one to make the cut. The tournament was won by American Scotty Scheffler, who shot 17 under. The Open was played at the Royal Portrush course in Northern Ireland. It was a showcase game for the Warrnambool and District, and it delivered the goods. Allenford took on Noranda on Sunday at the Reed Oval, and the game was in the balance until later in the last quarter. In the end, the Cats pulled away to win by 23 points. The win has Allenford remaining in second place on the ladder, while Noranda are anchored in fourth, 2 games and a large slice of percentage from the top 3. An emotional Allenford coach, Tim Knoll, was thrilled with the win.
I'm actually a little bit emotional because we were down. I think we had 1 or 2 interchange at half time. It's for them to dig it out like that, against a good opposition. Hats off to the boys. That's the best win I've experienced since I've been at the club.
Aidan Gordon started back, went midfield, and then his second half in the back line was enormous.
I went to him, we asked him, Silk, you got to give us something special down there. We know he can play well. You take Norm out of there and moving forward. Couldn't be prouder of all that back line, but Silk, especially in that last 10-15 minutes, was unreal down there.
And Josh Kirkwood almost thought he was a full forward again in that last. He's going back to the old days of leading the full forward to the ball.
Oh, yeah, no, look, that, as I said, that back 6 played extremely well today under a fair bit of pressure.
Noranda has extended its dominance in Warrnambool and District netball with a big win on Sunday at the Reed Oval. The Blues were challenged by second-placed Allenford and came away 55-37 winners. The loss has seen the Cats slip to third, with Merivale leaping into second after defeating Dennington. The battle for 5th place is down to 3, with Timboon Demons, Old Collegians and Coolangatta all on 20 points. All 3 teams won on Saturday and in the process consigned Panmure, Russells Creek and South Rovers to a position where finals are almost out of reach.
Definitely probably our defensive pressure. I think we've been finding our straps down there with Tan and Chloe just trying to find their connections and just, pretty much like pull and pull with each other. And I think they've been doing that brilliantly the last few weeks. So I definitely think our defensive pressure is definitely what got us over the line today.
Old Collegians and Timboon Demons missed the chance to put themselves clear of the pack in the chase for the Warrnambool and District Senior Football Top 5. The Warriors lost to Russells Creek by 115 points, while the Demons had a shock loss to Panmure. The losses leave both teams on 24 points, while Panmure and Coolangatta moved to 16 after round 14 victories. The Power defeated South Rovers by 106 points, while Merivale was the round's biggest winner, defeating Dennington by 159 points. Terang Mortlake has kept its Hampden Senior Football Finals hopes alive after round 13 win over Koroit. The 6th placed Bloods are now equal on point with the Saints, who hold 5th place. Warrnambool's rise continues, with the Blues climbing to 2nd place after defeating South Warrnambool. The Roosters have fallen to 4th, while North Warrnambool Eagles had their 11th win for the season to sit 2 games clear on top. Portland are 3rd after defeating Port Fairy, while Cobden had its 4th win when it proved too strong for Hamilton Kangaroos. Warrnambool has climbed to the top of the Hampden Open Grade netball ladder. The Blues defeated South Warrnambool on Saturday to push the Roosters to 2nd place. On their home court, the Blues led by 10 goals at the final break before the fast-finishing Roosters closed the final margin to just 3 goals. Today in Warrnambool, 40-kilometre winds throughout the evening, coming in from the northeast and a top of 15 today.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group, Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
A smart blend is a way to feed animals without the farmers having to use mixer wagons, use extra labour. It gets its ingredients that suits the type of animals that we're making it for.
We've been using the Ridley Smart Blends for 8 years. We use front end loader, tractor forks and bucket to feed both bales and in bulk. For the simple reason is it's one package, it's all in there, just make it so easy.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Around the whole region, northerly winds will begin to freshen today as the next cold front approaches from the west. In Port Fairy tomorrow, damaging winds near the coast with overnight temperatures dropping to 10 millimetres expected to fall with a top of 14 degrees. Wednesday, patches of morning frost and 3 millimetres, a top of 14 degrees. Thursday, a partly cloudy day with areas of morning frost, 16 and almost 0 degrees overnight. Mortlake, a top of 12 tomorrow with 6 millimetres, damaging winds from the northwest, 35-kilometre winds on Wednesday with patches of morning frost. Thursday, overnight temperatures dropping to 1 degrees. Friday, showers are due to increase. Camperdown and Colac looking at 5 millimetres tomorrow with northwesterly winds. On Wednesday, a top of 13 degrees and a partly cloudy day. Thursday, a frosty morning with light winds, a top of 14. On the coast, 6 millimetres with damaging winds are expected, a top of 14 tomorrow. On Wednesday, a top of 13 with 2 millimetres and patches of morning frost in the north with northwesterly winds. Thursday, a top of 15 with a mostly sunny day, turning northeasterly. A top of 15 with overnight temperatures dropping to a chilly 1 degrees. Home to Warrnambool, possible damaging winds tomorrow with 7 millimetres. Wednesday with light winds throughout the day, and Thursday winds coming in from the north with a partly cloudy day and a top of 15. That's all making and breaking news around the region. From the team at Fitzmedia, thank you for your support, and we'll update you again on Wednesday. I'm Sharna Rogers with peace. Good night.